Hey everyone, this is Ben riding here. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick review of these two bikes. As everybody knows, I don't normally do reviews on my channel. It's not what it's about. By the way, thank you for everybody who's subscribed to my channel. I appreciate it. I don't have the channel to make any money or anything. I just do it for fun, just so I can share my hobbies and whatnot with my friends and family. So the reason why I'm doing a review on these two bikes is one, that one is a fairly new bike and there's not many reviews about the bike, and this one's been around for a while. This is the P-51. These are both electric bikes. They both have pedals. They both are full suspension. They both also come with front and rear lights, including brake lights, so they're kind of like little mopeds. Obviously none of the seats are adjustable on either one of these. These are more like a moped style e-bike, so you cannot adjust the seats. So here we go. P-51. Today is March 24th, 2024. As of today, this bike costs $3,850. It comes with a 750 watt rear hub motor. It comes with a 48 volt 20 amp hour battery, and the max speed on this bike is 28 to 32 miles per hour, and that is using throttle only or pedaling. The range on the P-51 is estimated to be 40 to 60 miles. It has a steel frame design, has no horn, and it has no gears, single speed. Over here we have the new Ghostcat F. That's an F2.2 Pro, and right now this costs $1,999. So basically $2,000. Comes with a 1500 watt rear hub motor, which is double P-51. It has a 52 volt 20 amp hour battery versus the 48 volt battery of the P-51. The range is 52 miles on this bike. Maximum speed 35 plus miles an hour, and that's using throttle only or pedaling. The Ghostcat has an aluminum frame, so it's quite a bit lighter than the steel frame P-51. This bike also comes with a horn, which is nice because where I ride there's always people walking and biking and walking their dogs and whatnot, so it's nice to let people know you're coming ahead of time. This bike also has a 7-speed Shimano gearing. And let's talk about some pros and cons. Pros on the P-51, that's a great looking bike. I mean, it is one of the best looking bikes. I really like the looks of this bike. It's also very comfortable. Obviously the full suspension. It's got great brakes. And cons on the P-51 are the lack of torque. I mean, once you get up to speed on this bike, it's pretty nice. I'll admit it cruises along pretty good, but man, getting there is like pulling teeth. And also the motor. The motor is really loud. I've had over a dozen e-bikes. This is by far the loudest, winding, kind of annoying motor I've ever had. It kind of gets under my skin, to be quite honest with you. What else? The price, I guess the price would be a con. You know, it's $4,000 for this bike. And overall though, it's a nice bike and I really do like it. Over here we have the Ghostcat, and the pros on this are obviously the price. It's half the price, and it's fast, and it's a torque monster, and it's full suspension, and I think it looks pretty good too. I do like the looks better, quite a bit better on the P-51, but this is a good looking bike too. And it's light. It's aluminum frame versus steel frame, so that's a plus. I'd say the cons on the Ghostcat, there's a few of them and they're all fixable, so it's not a deal breaker. And one would be the seating position. For those of you who ride motorcycles, specifically sport bikes, this is like riding a sport bike. I mean, you can see you're leaning over on your wrist, and your wrists get very, very sore. So you can get some high-rise 4 or 6 inch bars and fix that, no problem. The other con on this bike would be the kickstand. It's too short. When you go to put the bike on the kickstand, it feels like it's going to fall over. I can't stand it. I mean, it really does feel like it's gonna fall over. It's just way too short. And actually the con on this is the same con on the P-51, and that would be the cranks. The cranks are too long. So when they're really not pedal bikes, to be honest with you. So when you go to pedal on these bikes, especially the Ghostcat, your knees come up to like your chin. It's ridiculous. So these bikes really are not for pedaling. Again, the seats aren't adjustable in either one of these. But again, the fixes on the Ghostcat are very easy. Shorter cranks, higher rise handlebars, and not really sure what you would do with the kickstand, but it is what it is. So that's my review of these two bikes. They're really nice, and here's the thing with that 1500 watt motor on the Ghostcat, you really can tell. I mean, I'm going to do some videos of it. It'll just walk away from that P-51. It's not even close. And then coming up a hill, the Ghostcat will actually climb and speed up a hill, whereas the P-51, let's say you're approaching a hill at 20 miles an hour, by the time you get to the top, you might be doing 10 or less. It feels like it's barely going to make it up there. And that's really all hub motor e-bikes, by the way. So it's not just a disc P-51. When you get the mid-drive motors, it's much better. But man, this bike here, the Ghostcat, will climb right up a hill, no problem. All right, so I hope that helps you guys out. Anybody who's interested in either one of these bikes, they're both cool bikes. It's just whatever you prefer. All right, take care. All right, P-51 versus the Ghostcat F2.2, 30% incline. 1, 2, 3. There goes the P-51.